a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. Well, this is a belt that has changed hands quite a bit, and this #1 bantamweight contender believes it will again here tonight as she makes the walk for this title fight. She believes this title shot should have come earlier. She's not caught up in all that now, hasn't been during fight week. She's focused on the champion, and you see her staring her down right now. Crowd going crazy. She believes she is the best bantamweight in the world and believes in a matter of moments here, she will be the new champion. Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 13 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Presenting the challenger, rainha. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Nogueira!
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. This is the fight that fans really wanted to see. The consensus top 2 135ers in the world. The champion doesn't necessarily see it that way. She believes she is a level up. She has defended the title in the past. That is a great source of confidence for her as she tries to remain the hunted here at 135 pounds.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Big head kick. Wow. Landed a big kick there.
damage.
Look, beautiful entry as she lands the double leg takedown. Attempting an armbar here.
Attacking armbar. There it is.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
Unbelievable. What a fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
So there she is, celebrating with her corner, the queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And how about the method of victory tonight as she gets it done by submission?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world,
The Bantamweight Queen retains her title here tonight, and a huge effort to get the job done. The belts are piling up at home.
She did everything she intended to do in this fight. She knew where she held the advantages, and she stayed in her lane to retain her title.
I wonder if she would trade her new belt to you for one of the old ones.
She won a lot of the old ones. The old ones were better. Actually, no. I want the new one. Why do you think I'm hanging around this shit?
You'll have, by the time this game comes out, you will have
Why am I holding on
a
to
new
it?
belt.
Yeah, I want the new
You
one.
gotta just get one.
Just one.
All right, you ready? I want to see good technique and form this round. Beautiful combination. Yes, keep it up. Put the pressure on her. Your next opponent is not going to be able to keep up with you. All right, some sweet science. Let's go. Oh, brutal shot. More of that. Great. Hey, great. Great boxing damage. Okay? Good job. Doing great. Next one. We're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go. Nice strike. That'll keep her honest. Oh! Excellent. Moving on to the next. Keep at it. Nice kick. Very nice. She felt that way. I like it. Keep going. You got this. 20 on the clock. All right, we got work to do, but don't worry about it. We can fix it. I want to see you sharp and quick. I love it. She's got nothing against your takedowns. Let's go. Now that's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. Great job. Focus, okay? Focus. You gotta work for that. 30 seconds. Let's go. Oh, nice. Great job. That's what I want to see. Let's get in there. Let's push yourself today. Let's see what you got. Okay. Yep, I see you. I see you. That kick damaged her. Let's go. Stay busy. Beautiful work today. You did awesome. Good work with your kicks. Yes. Love it, love it. She's starting to fall apart. All right? Keep going. Wow. Wow, that kick damaged her. Yes. Keep going. Let's go. 30 on the clock. Whoa. Whoa. Nice kick. Yep, she felt that one. Yes.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. All right, here's the #1 women's bantamweight contender. She believes for a while she's been the best at 135 pounds. She's making the walk tonight, staring down the champion. Confidence, not an issue. Fear, not a factor. We'll see if this talented #1 contender can shed that label and leave with a new one as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the challenger, Haymaker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 28 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Nogueira!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. This is the fight that fans really wanted to see. The consensus top 2 135ers in the world. The champion doesn't necessarily see it that way. She believes she is a level up. She has defended the title in the past. That is a great source of confidence for her as she tries to remain the hunted hero.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's spent a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat. Right side control, yep.
Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position. Oh! It's in there deep. There you go.
And there it is. Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is as the celebration continues in the corner. The queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, your winner tonight by way of submission. What a way to get the job done and leave with the UFC gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Rigliotta's calling stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world,
Well, not unlike the great Israel Adesanya, she doesn't hope and pray. She aims and fires, and she is still the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
What a great champion that rules atop this division. She's the queen of the world in one of the UFC's best women's divisions.
I want to see you sharp and quick. Good work! Listen, you fight like that, you're gonna dominate. Guaranteed. Great. Hey, great. Great boxing damage. Okay? Good job. Nice combination. Press forward. Press forward. Seconds. Let's go. Nice punch. Yeah, nice punch. She felt that one. All right, now that's some sweet science. I want to see you kill it today. Let's go in there and crush it. Nice. Nice. Good. Now we're putting these strikes together. Come on. Okay. This is how we train to win the belt. Let's get after it. Beautiful combination. Yes, keep it up. Put the pressure on her. Skills right now. Let's get in there and push. No. You can't stall, all right? You gotta be dominant. Come on now. Nice work controlling her and getting yourself out. Hey, good transition. Good job. It's almost locked. Stay in there. Come on, 30 seconds left. control here. That's what I like to see. You kept working. But the only way to do that is with an effective takedown. So let's drill single and double leg takedowns all day. Let's go. Beautiful combination. Yes, keep it up. Put the pressure on her. Hey, you're coming along really well. That's it. That's the way you put her on her back. Come on. Go, go, go! All right, 30 seconds left. Let's step it up. Great work. Now that was wrestling one-on-one. Pummel into position, work for the single. Let's mix it up too. Use your judo and sambo techniques to take your opponent to the mat. Beautiful combination. Yes, keep it up. Put the pressure on her. Lower your stance a little. Let's go. Step it up. Yes, that's it. Keep those combos coming. Don't stop now. You got 30 seconds. Let's work here. Hey, good job today. You really crushed it out there. Nice work today. That was some good control from the top.